Hey guys, thank you for checking out our video today. My name's Sean Elders and this is Pinnacle Combat Arts. Like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell so you can be notified every time we get a new video. Today we're going to be working on the second part to Pentjak Silat, Juru number 1. This is where we use the application and drills to make it effective. Let's get started. The first one we want to do is we're going to do that coming up and clearing, okay? So what to do that, what you can do is you can have just a focus mitt up like this, okay? And he's going to come up. So we're going to go here. Yep. You're going right up underneath the chin, or you're going right up underneath the person's guards to their chin. In other words, their fighting stance. All right, so that's the first part. So we can use an object like this. One of my students, Robert, got me this for Christmas. Very cool. So we can practice it on the head like this. So he goes up and then, yep. And so he's hitting right at the temple area or the jawline, okay? All right, very good. So now what he's going to do is he's going to practice going in and doing the next part. So the next part is what? You remember? Yep. So see how his hand, when he gets in that position, okay? Notice how his hand is up like this, okay? This could represent grabbing the back of the neck, or it could just represent moving, taking control of the head for a moment. To do it, he could grab the back of the head or grab the neck, okay? So what happens, he's going here and then he does a downward strike. Boom. You see that? Again, boom. Boy, I can feel it right through this thing. That's how strong this elbow is. It's nasty, okay? Let's do it from this angle. Boom. What? Huh? I like it. Yeah. Feels good, you see? So that's the next one. You're doing a downward elbow. When somebody grabs a hold of somebody's neck, when he gets in the elbow position and he puts the elbow, go ahead and do the elbow. So yeah, when he does it like this, notice how tight his position is here. You see that? So when you do that downward elbow, it's hard for somebody to be able to get inside and try to grab his neck. In Muay Thai, we practice going in and trying to jam that elbow, okay? And so when I grab him like this and I bring this elbow up, it's harder for him to be able to defend against it. You see that? Because my elbow is able to go directly straight in. Now, it doesn't mean that it can't be defended. It just makes it harder to defend, okay? So for those doubters out there, there's always, every application has a reaction and there's always an answer to a problem. That's not what we're saying. It's very important that you understand it. It just makes it more effective than it would be if I opened up and went like this, for instance, and he would check me here, see that, and stop me. You see? When I go here, it's harder for him to, you see that? It's harder for him to respond to that, okay? So that's a very important part of this, the elbow. So he has the elbow. Now we're going to do the corkscrew. The corkscrew is super effective when you aren't ready, when you need to move in quickly and take out your opponent, okay? So we get in this position, he goes, boom. Good. So now notice how when he rotates, he corkscrews his punch, and this gives him support in this position here, okay? This also, when he, for instance, is corkscrewing the punch, go ahead and do the structure in front of me. This right here helps protect his right here, this whole area right here, his jawline, his eyes, his temple, all that when he comes in, his ears, okay? When he comes in, okay? When I work for the military and I show special spec ops, this is one of the things that we show, because sometimes what happens is we're in a position, maybe, you know, maybe they aren't ready, whatever the case may be, and somebody starts to come at, boom, and we just drop down, and I come into this position. This gives me a position that I get close enough so I can draw a knife, I can turn my gun, whatever I need to do, pull a firearm, whatever the case may be. It sets yourself up so that, boom, I'm here, and then I can come in. It could strike to the face, but it could also just go to the chest as a stoppage to create a structure for when somebody's throwing punches at you, you're able to now go into the clinch, whatever the case may be, whatever it is that you need to do to make yourself more effective, okay? So these are the different things that you need to keep in consideration with the Juru #1 of Serak Silat, okay? So that structure, when he's in this position and he comes in at me and he puts me in this position, I'm gonna have a harder time of striking right with him. That puts him in a position where he can go to the neck. So if I'm in this position here and I'm here, I can go here, and I'm getting in the inside, you see? I'm getting inside of his defenses, all right? It's very quick. My hands can be down at the ground and I drop like this, and then that sets me up. I can get a knife, whatever the case may be. Now we're talking about military, okay? If I'm in a military deal, that's what we could do. But in the self-defense, as a civilian, you can use this as a way when you're surprised, when somebody comes at you, you can create the structure and go forward, move forward at them and give them that momentum, knock them right off their feet. It really will, okay? But you have to practice it. You got to do it over and over and over again. That's a key essence to this whole thing. This is a very important part of Serak Silat. So if you guys have any other questions about this Juru #1, this is just real basic to introduce you to, give you a couple things to work on at home. If you have any questions, comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Go to our website, pinnaclecombatarts.com. There you can find out more about what I do and the classes that I provide. Thank you guys so much for your support, and have a great day.